Everybody, those of you who may or may not be in here yet. Why is it giving me something I can't do? Everybody who may or may not be watching, I'm sorry the phone's a little wonky and the angle had a little issue with it as I was mounting it up and setting it there. So yeah, anybody who may be here may not be, we're just going to be talking about some new fragrances that I've gotten recently and some things I may be getting in the future and some things I'm going to open up on the stream here. I know nobody's here yet, but we will be there in a little bit. Just trying to get things set up on my end. I had a little bit of a mishap there for a second. So yeah, there you go. One view and one like. Who is on here right now? Who's watching? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you got going on today. On this very nice Saturday, actually. It's warmer where I am, but it's actually pretty nice outside. The sky's beautiful. It looks pretty cool, actually. Any of you have anything interesting going on? Anything that you want to talk about? Let me know what you got going on. What's happening? Like I said, we'll be talking about some new fragrances, things that I have gotten in recently that I just want to talk about a little bit. Not everything, because I don't want to spoil everything, but some new things that I got in recently, some things that I'm actually wanting to get in the future, and I'll also open up 2 new fragrances that I haven't smelled yet. I'm just saving them just for the stream and see what we think about them on live. Let me know how it is on your end. If any of you are, is audio, I know the audio is probably not the best because I don't have a mic on and I can't do mic on this, for some reason, on my phone on YouTube's live stream. So I'm having to just do the audio that's in here, which may not be the absolute best, but hopefully it's doable and okay. But again, let me know what you got going on. What fragrances are you wearing today? I'm actually not wearing anything, just in case that these 2 that I have here that we're going to open up, if they're any good, which I'm pretty sure they will be, I can actually open them up and smell them later. Viper Venom said, hey, how you doing, my man? As of now, you're the #1 commenter because you're the first one that commented. But man, how you doing? What you got going on today? What you wearing? What have you gotten in recently? Just let me know. I want to chat and chill with everybody in here and see what y'all got going on. So, but yeah, like I said, we're going to open up some fragrances here in a little bit, and I'll preview what they are here in just a little bit once we get more people in. 14 views right here. Again, if some of you got a notification that I had a live stream come up like about 10 minutes ago and then it cut off, is because I set the live stream to schedule for 4 o'clock or 4 o'clock my time, and or for a certain time. And for some reason, the camera orientation and all kind of settings got messed up right when it started. Like it tried to automate some stuff for me, so I had to quickly shut it off and then come back in for this one. But some of you who are frequent viewers of the channel may notice that my fragrance arrangement back here in the back has been rearranged. It's been redone a little bit. I'm also needing to get some shelves on the side, which you may be surprised I don't have any, but yeah, eventually that's going to happen. I also want to repaint the room, make it easier to light in here. This is my first time seeing live. Well, man, I hope you like it. Usually I actually have a better setup, like my usual videos with the camera that I use. I stream through that. I have overlays and better audio and things like that. But my internet here where I live is awful. I mean, awful, awful. So the streaming can't keep up with the lack of Wi-Fi that I have, the lack of internet strength I have, and so it lags. So I'd rather have a live stream like this that's mobile that doesn't lag until I can update my stream. But yeah, or until I can update my internet. But yeah, so hopefully the video quality and audio quality on my phone is okay. But either way, we're going to have fun. Either way, we're going to have a good time. Just in here, chilling, chatting, whatnot. But yeah, but just know that later on, it will get better. Hopefully, I can get a better internet provider, and it will change. But it has been, better off and on. But yeah, glad you're here for the first time, though. Please stick around. Like I said, whatever we're going to be doing in here, just be sticking around, be along with it. Even if it's something to play in the background while you're doing other things, hopefully it'll be interesting enough to have listening to, But real quick, I guess we'll just go ahead and go through some new things that I got. Not a whole lot, and I'm going to try to keep this to only like an hour, and hopefully some usual viewers will be able to come in and see some of this stuff. But some of these things also you'll recognize if you saw my last Rack Store haul, and if you see the new the weekly rotation that'll come out after, so the Monday after today. But one thing I got in that I liked was this one here by Banana Republic, which is Walnut Legend. Used to, the bottle presentations on these were way better. They had like a metal wrap on the top and a very nice hefty collar, but they've done away with all that. I guess budget cuts, Banana Republic, I don't know. I hope they're not losing money, but yeah, budget cuts. And it's a very cheap presentation, but the juice on the inside is still really good. This is a Creed Aventus clone. I know Banana Republic already has a Creed Aventus style clone with their icon line Midnight Hour, which is a more tropical mango oud take on Aventus, and that sounds good to you. It really is that good. But this one is straight up just Aventus, as it is. And a lot of people actually consider this a really close Aventus clone, all things considered. And you can get this for $19.99 at Rack stores now, which is really, really good. Can you shout me now? Shout me out. Billy Shepard Shellers. Shellhers. I can't say it back to back, but I'll just say Billy. Old Billy. How you doing, my man? Good to see you. Said hi. Hello there. But yeah, this is the recent one I got in. Like I said, very available. Thank you. I subbed. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the sub. Hope you like the content. Hope you like everything I got going on. I try to keep it pretty active on here, so hope it'd be enough for you to enjoy and be entertained by. But yeah, Black Walnut Legend by Banana Republic. There's original Black Icon, no, Black Walnut, and but I don't know what it sounds like. But Black Walnut Legend, very good Aventus clone, very citric, fresh, fruity on the top, a little sweeter than Aventus might would be, especially, I think it's more close to the medium batches, so not the very recent ones, not the older, like more smoky, deep, rich batches. This still has notes like incense and black leather in it, which gives it a little bit of depth, but it's mainly a freshie, just as versatile as Aventus, but I think you'll be very surprised by how the quality is on this. Like I said, $19.99 from Ross. I've seen it at Ross, I've seen it in Burlington, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, all kind of other Rack stores, so it's very available, but yeah, really, really good. And I got this one. I have too many Aventus inspired things and Aventus clones up here that I would wear over this, but still not bad at all. And because of all the other Aventus stuff I have, I don't know if I'll ever get another one unless it's really that good. But yeah, really good one. If I happen to find this one, I highly recommend it. And if you want to see my first impressions on this, look at the Rack Store haul I did recently. It's a video uploaded actually yesterday now, so yesterday Friday. The second one opened up in that video that I wore this past week that I really, really liked is this one here, Abercrombie & Fitch's Away Weekend. So I have no subs. Well, dude, just, put out videos, get out there, and people see you, and I'm sure they'll sub to you. But yeah, Abercrombie & Fitch Away Weekend. I'm slowly getting. Actually, at this point, this is all of the Away line that I have. It's all of it. You have Away, Away Tonight, and Away Weekend. I think Away Weekend is the most recent one. Really, really good stuff too. I know the original. I might do a little bit of I might do a line review of the whole line. There's only 3 of them, so I don't know if it's really worth it. And plus, if they keep putting out stuff in it, I have a hard time keeping up with it. But really, I don't know. They haven't really added a whole lot to any of their lines recently. Like Abercrombie & Fitch haven't added any to their First Instinct line in a while, or their Authentic Man line, or this one. Really, a lot of them they haven't added a whole lot to. But this one, Away Weekend, really, really good. Really, really nice. Very fruity, sweet, with a nice apple note on top. It has a little bit of a powdery sweetness in there, but just like the bottle, very green as well. A lot of aromatics, a little bit of herbaceous quality, but it stays sweet. It stays very likable. It's not really dry, not really anything that is too hard to wear. And the perfumer for this one is Claude Dir, or Claude Dir. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. It's D-I-R. Who's the same perfumer who does all of George Zaharoff's stuff. And a lot of people say this is very similar to Zaharoff's signature Citrine, and I can't really vouch for that. I do have a sample of it, just haven't worn it. I've only smelled it on the test strip, and I will say it is kind of close to it. But Citrine is a lot more citric, just like the name says, but this one is a lot more fruity sweet, very wearable, very likable, has a little bit of an interest to it, has a little bit of a personality to it, but it doesn't last as long as all the other Away flankers, but still really, really good, really, really nice. But yeah, it's so good, really, really good. Wore that one, and after that, I opened up this one here by Azzaro. It is Chrome Parfum. Again, another new one. Originally in that rack store video, I said it was very dirty, herbaceous, earthy. Had a lot of, I mean, it is very herbaceous and aromatic, but it's not as dirty as what I first thought when I sprayed it because I smelled it in the air. It was very strong. Smelled on the test strip, and I was like, man, this is like dirty, earthy, mossy kind of stuff. And it was for that first bit, and I said there was no aquatics in it. I said I don't see how it's that fresh, but after wearing it on skin, it is more aquatic. It does get cleaner. I did say that as I was smelling it too. That did get a little more clean. It is cleaner, not as dirty as I first thought, but it's still very herbaceous, mossy, aromatic, and it actually has some nice amber qualities in there as well. But I think that this is the farthest from the chrome DNA as if any of the flankers. All of them have a little bit of a chrome profile to them, but this one kind of strays off a good bit from that. But it's still really good. This is like a deeper, more rich version of the Eau de Parfum. Not as green as the Eau de Parfum, not as aquatic, and also not as performing as that, but it's still really good. I mean, this stuff is magical. It still is really good. For a really good price, too. Like, I got this for, I think, $29 or $39.99. Not bad at all. I mean, it's super good. But yeah. And I've been searching everywhere for it. I mean, every time I go to a rack store, I'm like, please let me find Creme Parfum. Let me find Creme Parfum. I passed it up way too many times, and sure enough, it popped up, and I was like, yep, I'm going to get it. Still really good. Really, really nice. It has a classiness to it. Younger guys might not take to it because it doesn't have, like, a lot of sweetness to it, even though it's a tad bit. It's not as sweet as, fresh or aromatic, but it's still, no, not aromatic, but not as fresh as a young guy might like, but it still is really good. And I picked up this one. By Jacques Bogart. I have only one, well, technically two more to get in the One Man Show line, but this one I think is the most modern. It is One Man Show Emerald Edition. Just like the color, it's very aromatic, very herbaceous, but it has a good bit of sweetness that runs through it, making it a little more modern, a little more likable, a little more wearable. At the very top, it does have that one-man show, like musky, animalic kind of DNA and profile to it, but that quickly goes away, and you're left with a sweet, almost minty green kind of aspect. And as it dries down, you get a little more woods in it, a little more of a conifer woodiness, like pine kind of thing with it. It does have a little bit of a mature factor at the front, but as it dries down, it gets a lot more modern and a lot more, almost youthful. Not as youthful as the Ruby Edition, which is like more fruity, spicy, sweet. But this is, I think, a little more in the middle on that end. But yeah, really good. This is, again, another new one I picked up, and I do like it. The only one I have left to get, I have to get the original. I kind of know the original is light, but I just need to get a full bottle of it. And I need to get the 24K version, the all gold bottle. I think that came out like in 2020, 2021 or so. That's probably the most modern one. I can kind of take a guess what it might smell like, but yeah, I need to get that one. That one's a little hard to get a hold of, but I do want to get it. But this one has me one step closer to having the complete one-man show line. And when I do have the whole one-man show line, I'll make a video showing all of that. But anyway, those are some of the newer ones I got in that I want to talk about. And like I said, I talk about them a little more in depth and a little more lively in my weekly rotations video, which is going to come out this coming Monday, like I do every weekly rotation. I did wear those this past week, and I really enjoyed them. But those of you who may be watching right now or later, what do you have going on? What are you doing at the moment? What fragrances do you particularly like the most? And I'll give my thought on them, whether I have worn them or not, or which ones have you picked up recently or worn that has stood out to you. Let me know. I'd love to see what you think about it, and also hear about your side of the story and see what you think about it. What is your style of fragrances? What fragrances do you enjoy? Maybe something that you want me to recommend to you. What fragrances do you want me to recommend? Or which ones would you like to see what I think about? I'd love to hear about it. Or, I mean, not that I'm the best advisor, but I can try to give some kind of advice on, hey, I want a fragrance that's for this situation, I can let you know. Or, hey, a fragrance for within this price range, I can let you know. And because, this is the Eau de Cheap channel after all. I kind of want to give you a little bit of a cheap, inexpensive advice on fragrances, because all of these are very, very cheap. Now, the ones I have that open today aren't so, I think one of them is very cheap, and one of them is actually cheap in comparison to what it could be, what the original price is. But yeah, I know not a whole lot of activity on here. I know Old Billy's been commenting a good bit, which is pretty cool. But I want to get a lot more other people in here. Those of you who are watching, who are tuning in, maybe for the first time, let me know what you got going on in life, what you got going on today, what are you doing at the moment. And again, this is a fragrance channel, so what fragrances are you wearing, or are you really up about right now? I'll let you hear about it. I have a lot of samples that I just bought recently. Bought a lot of samples from George Zaharoff, like 11 samples from Lord of Zaharoff. And it's not even all the ones I could have gotten. These are just all the ones that I was thinking about more of and I want to try out. Got some samples even from Maison Francis Kurkdjian that I want to try out because Lord knows I am not going to buy or blind buy any full bottles from them, even at discounter, because they're still like above $200, $300, and that's just not within my price range. So I got all the samples from them. This one here I talked about in my I wore and want to talk about in weekly rotations video, which is Gentle Fluidity Silver. Really love this one. Really love this one. Also got Baccarat Rouge 540. I got Grand Soir. Also got Masculine Plurial, which is the only ones I got from MFK. But I do want to get a lot of other ones. I want to try the Extrait of Baccarat Rouge 540. Also want to try Gentle Fluidity Gold. I want to try Oud Satin Mood. There's a lot of other ones I want to try. And really, you can get a 4-pack of samples, custom samples. You just pick from whichever one's from the line for like $30, which ain't bad at all. And if you, if you're a little budgeted like me, you can put them on a payment plan through PayPal and get like $750, every 2 weeks. So yeah, be that in. But yeah, really good pricing on that, which I did not expect because there's a lot of niche houses that you can get samples from. And they charge you out the wazoo for like 5 mil samples, sometimes 10, which you're like, I guess I can kind of see that. But I mean, like 5 mil samples, and you're charging like $80 for 3 or 4 of them. I mean, that's a steep price. I think Amwise you can get like a collection of like 4 that are like 5, maybe 10 mil vials, and it's like $80 to $100. And it's like, dude, like, do you have to charge that much for samples? I mean, give me a break here. I'm trying samples. I'm trying to do this on a budget. I'm trying to see what the fragrance is like. I mean, I'm not planning on, buying 4 times the price for the full bottle right now. But yeah, so I have a whole list of niche and mainly niche because designer houses wanting these samples from them. I mean, you could sample them from like Scent Split and things like that, or just go out to a like Belk or Dillard's or whatever and try them on there. But niche houses a little harder to find for samples, so I have a whole list on my phone of every niche house I want to get a sample from, every indie house I want to get a sample from, and how much it is to get samples in a pack or other collections or discovery sets in each one. So I'm slowly making my way through it because I do enjoy my cheapies, but I mean, to the point, I want to try more niche stuff. I want to try things that are a little higher quality because I also want to do perfumery at some point, and so I kind of want to branch out and see what other perfumers have, what it means to have higher quality and things like that. And there's no views on here right now, but so I'm kind of wanting to branch out and see a little more stuff out there. So I am slowly trying to get more samples from niche houses and indie houses. There's even a new one I've looked up recently. It's called, I think, Celium 1928. Or maybe that's not the name of them. But Moj, hello, how you doing? Good to have you a part. Glad some new people are in, some new viewers hopefully. Let me know what you got going on today, what fragrances you're wearing. Do you enjoy fragrances, or is your first time in here? Do you review women's fragrances too? I don't, but I do have a few videos on my channel talking about some women's fragrances. Well, how are you? Doing really well. I do have a few videos on my channel talking about some women's fragrances that I do recommend. I think I released a video actually like 4 weeks ago on some good fresh summer women's fragrances that are inexpensive, that I really enjoy. And that my wife really enjoys as well, and I love smelling them on her. I'll even wear them myself, and so you can go check out that video. There's also another women's cheapie video overall I did, I think last year or the year before. So I don't usually do them, but every once in a while I want to, because there may be some low demographic of women on here who want to see what I think about them, and also want some recommendations, and so I try to cater to that, and plus it breaks up a little bit here and there. So this is my first time here. I just purchased the Cocoa Musk by Oliver Hobb. Haven't smelled that one, but I have heard about it. I've heard it's really, really nice. So let me know what you think about it as well. Any plans on buying 9 PM Elixir? I literally just heard about that one. Okay, so I heard rumors about it here and there throughout the fragrance community, and I just saw, and I'm pretty sure you probably saw the same video recommended to you of someone opening it up for the first time, which is really my first time seeing the bottle and really hearing about it. So I do plan on buying it. I'm going to wait till it goes on discounter and it's a little cheaper. I still got to get 9 PM Rebel, and I'm really wanting to get that one. So 9 PM Rebel and 9 PM Elixir are definitely ones I want to get. So yeah, I do plan on buying it. It's just trying to find it for a lower price and where it's more widely available. And I'll wait till I see some more reviews about it to kind of dial in when I want to get it. Do I review unisex scents? I don't, well, okay, so I don't particularly review them, and actually that's a good idea for a video, is unisex scents that I really like. There's actually, you can see it all right here, the Banana Republic Icon line. Majority of all of these are all unisex, and there's also some fragrances my wife owns by Banana Republic that are unisex, leaning feminine, and I may just do some talks about that too. I mean, eventually when I finish getting all the Icon line, I'm going to do a long video reviewing the whole line, and it's basically going to be a talk about it, and like I said, they're all unisex, some of them more feminine leaning, but yeah. It's nice. I bought the $5 Uniball roller. Okay, nice. I got it last night, so I haven't layered it so far. It's nice. Just subscribe. Well, hey, appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. And yeah, and I hope you enjoy what you see on the channel. I'm going to try to do more out-of-the-box things. I mean, I keep in men's fragrances, but I do want to try to do more women's and even unisex stuff. But and sometimes I will mention if a fragrance is unisex or not. Like recently in my live stream, not live stream, but my week rotations that I just filmed for the coming up Monday, I'll talk about Lattafa Amir, which is a unisex, really kind of fit masculine leaning, but I think women could wear it just the same. It's very, very nice. So I do mention unisex fragrances here and there. How often do I go live? I used to only go live every once in a while. I try to plan up big for live streams, but I think now I'm going to try to keep on a schedule of live streaming the last Saturday of every month. And so I would like to do my full setup with my camera, nice audio and overlays and stuff, but again, my internet streaming isn't that good and it lags, so I'm going to try to do more mobile live streaming like this on my phone, so hopefully that's okay. At least hopefully the quality is okay for the time being. But yeah, every last Saturday of the month, I'm going to aim to do a live stream, so once a month, and if ever is more than that, I'll try to announce ahead of time and let you guys know. What's your opinion on the Armaf Odyssey line? So I don't have any. I mean, it's not that I don't want any. I really do want them, but there's a whole list of things I'm trying to get and a little at a time. And if I do get some Odyssey fragrances, I kind of want to get them in bulk, like a lot at one time. That way I can kind of go through the ones that I really want to get all at once. So yeah, I've heard it's really good. I really do want to get some, but I just haven't got any yet. I'm pretty sure one of the first ones I'm going to get will be Mandarin Sky, or the Mandarin one, the teal blue and orange bottle, because I know it smells like Scandal, and I really want to get it. And I also want to get the Odyssey Aqua, the one that's like a very nice version of Invictus Aqua. And there's another one as well that I heard, saw Omar from School of Sense channel talk about. I really want to get. But yeah, I do want to get from the Odyssey line. I just haven't broke down and gotten it yet, because I'm also trying to complete the whole Club de Nuit line that I have. I mean, I'm really trying to go through and, because I'm a completionist, if I start on one, I want to get all of them, especially if I see they're all available, or if it's a short line, I try to fill it on in. There's probably some of my OCD coming out too, but yeah. I like these simple lives, no need for big production. Well, hey, I'm glad you enjoy it then. I'm glad you appreciate it, so thank you for that. I really, really do like it. Do you use body oils, or Tempo will be like wholesale body oil, or Common Sense? They sell imitation fragrance oils. I did buy some for a while. I know there's some flea markets around my area that have Rollerball, like oil-based perfumery. They do clones and certain things in. The only thing with oil-based perfumery, where like the medium that carries it is oil instead of alcohol, is that it tends to not have a lot of projection because it is more dense. It can have good longevity and have a good base to it, but it tends to not have a whole lot of longevity to it. And I'm finding out that now that I'm trying to get into perfumery. I got a perfumery kit that's a beginner's kit. I'm about to get a masteries kit, and they're all oil-based. They use fractionated coconut oil, and I found out no matter how much I put in it as far as middle notes or top notes, it seems to not project as much. Now base, it does very well in, but yeah, I do try to moisturize, like after a shower, and daily keep moisturizer on, because it does help to keep fragrances better performing and keep your skin healthy. But I don't really do so much on the oil-based stuff. It is nice. There's a lot of houses, even niche indie houses, that will put their fragrances into body oils or scrubs or rollerball stuff. But I think they're really meant to be like a layer. You put that on, then you just spray the regular fine fragrance on top, and it will help it to last a little longer. So yeah, and it adds different layers to it as well. Have I smelled Rare Reef yet? I haven't. I actually don't even own Rare Carbon. For years, I keep saying every time I see it, I'm like, I want to get Rare Carbon. And I never do. Like I said, it's on the list of things I want to get. And in fact, I may just get Rare Carbon and Rare Reef at the same time. That way I can just go ahead and have both of them. But I really do want to get it. There's a lot of other Imagination clones I want to get as well, and I'm not sure which one to get first. But yeah, Rare Reef is one that I want to get. True, the scent doesn't scream out at you. You have to be close to enjoy it. Yeah, but I mean, if you're in, an intimate setting, if you're like in an office, or you're maybe on a date or around a bunch of people, and you don't want to be too loud, that would work very good on it because it still has good sillage to it, which is when it goes through the air. I enjoy this live. I'll drop by on your next live when you do a video. I can't wait to see your content. Enjoy your Saturday. Thank you. Moj, you as well. Yeah, be looking for every last Saturday of the month, and be looking for every Mondays, every Friday, and sometimes every Wednesday for regular videos to come out that you can hopefully watch and enjoy. But yeah, keep it up. I want to try to do more unisex and women-centered stuff in the future. I'm trying to keep that in mind. But thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. But yeah, there's a lot of new stuff I really want to get. I'm behind on. And it's because I got so late in the fragrance game that I feel like, thanks, Carrie, thank you, YouTube, Moj, thank you so much. But yeah, there's a lot of new stuff. I came in late on the fragrance game, and there's a lot of things I've heard about that has been like staples in the community for years, and I want to get in. And also things that are out and about, at rack stores that I try to pick up for people on this channel, who may not get the order online so much, or who want just a quick go out and get, that maybe you can go to your rack store and get it. So a lot of things I try to cater toward with that. But yeah, there's a lot of new stuff I am a little behind on, if I'm being honest, and I want to get. Even like the new Cahiers d'Artisan Untamed, which is like their clone of Versace Najim, Versace Eros Najim. I want to get that. I really want to get it, but I kind of want to get Untamed and the one in the white bottle, Unlimited, together. That way I can have it, because I have the regular Cahiers d'Artisan, and I just want to go ahead and get all of it together at the same time. But yeah, new stuff I'm kind of behind on. But what's new to me is new to me. So yeah, there's a lot of new fragrances that I got in recently that are new to me that I may not talk about on this channel because they aren't too cheap or they're not widely available. So I try to keep things more, medium and more tamed on that end. But we are now on the 26-minute mark. I think it's time to open up some new fragrances. Chanel Sport Pour On. Awesome, my man. You're smelling good today then. I actually haven't sprayed anything on because in case I like what we have and these new ones I want to open up here, I might spray them on for tonight just to chill, lights here at home. But Chanel Pour On Sport. Awesome, man. Hey, and I actually want to get Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. I have some things that smell like it, but I've been wanting to get that fragrance for a while. I've come close to just pulling the trigger and buying it straight up because you can't get it from discounters. Because Chanel doesn't do discounters, because anyone who puts Chanel at a discounter, Chanel shuts them down quick and sues them, and for all the money they have, yeah. So that's why you can't find Chanel at discounters. And if there is a discounter or somewhere online that is selling Chanel, be on the lookout, because that company could get shut down anytime soon. So you really have to find them at full retail or things like that. Bulgari Man in Black at night. I have, at night. Oh, nice, dude. Hey, I have, actually, speaking of, well, I can't reach back here for it, but I have Bulgari Man in Black as well. I don't have the Parfum version, but I have the original version. And I don't have the Orient Night one. I know that one's discontinued. I have some fragrances that smell similar to that. But yeah, I have Bulgari Man in Black. Man, it's awesome. It's a really amazing scent. Really gonna wait till it gets more in the colder weather to wear that one, but yeah, really do like it. Even though rumors forever that one was gonna be discontinued as well, and that's why I picked it up at almost a full price, which is kind of stupid on my end. But yeah, man, you're smelling good then. Use the EDP, yeah, that's what I got here too. The Parfum, I've heard mixed things about. I've heard that it's not as good as the other one. It's more base heavy. It doesn't perform as well, but it may be a little richer. And so I'm just like, unless I see it for a really, really good price, I think I'm not going to get the Parfum and just stick with the original EDP, especially if it's an older batch. I think it'd be really well. But for those of you who are here, all four of you, or those of you who are going to watch this later, I'm going to open two fragrances that I picked up last night at some rack stores, one from TJ Maxx and one from Ross, and I'm really excited for these. I picked up Jimmy Choo Urban Hero, so not Urban Hero Gold Edition, just the original Urban Hero. And actually, surprisingly, this is the first Jimmy Choo I have. You really have a good collection, mate. Man, I appreciate it. It's not as much as some people think I have, but more than you'd probably expect me to have, and more than I probably should have. But yeah, have I tried Lattafa Camera? I have. Really love Lattafa Camera. I don't actually have a bottle of it because I gave that bottle off to my mother-in-law, who really loved the fragrance, and so I decided, if you like it more than me, I'm going to go and give it to you. And I also bought a bottle and then gifted it to my niece for Christmas, who last year, and she really loves that one. I have Zamaya Sharaf Blend, which I really, really love, really, really like it. And I think it scratches the itch for Camera to me. If anything, I'd rather get Camera Kawa or the Camera Dunker or whatever it's called, the tobacco more one. Just a little twist on it. If I have something I want Angel Share, I have something that smells like that, but I really want a twist on it instead. We'll purchase Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue in review. It's a really good one. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue is really good. The re-release on it, from what I've heard, is really good as well. But personally, I would suggest Duckham. Yeah, that's the one. I can't even pronounce that one, but yeah, hopefully I pronounced it right. But personally, it's actually the bottom down here, so I can't reach it. But Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Oh Intense, I know it's been hyped forever throughout the fragrance community and the cheapie community, but Light Blue Oh Intense is the one that I would recommend to you. If you want a lighter version, I would go for Light Blue, something that's more easy to wear, but for quality purposes, Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Oh Intense to me is the superior one, because it has way better performance, like longevity and projection. It's a little deeper, more rich, very potent. Depending on your skin scent, some people claim that they get like a rotten egg kind of smell with that, like a sulfurous. I don't get that. It's very sea salty, aquatic, but very musky, very citric. It's powerful. Like I said, it's the improvement to me. So if you had the choice between Light Blue and that, I would pick that one. I mean, it's a really good price nowadays at discounters too, so I might as well go for the Oh Intense version. I got my hands on Mancera Red Tobacco. You're killing it then, dude. I don't have a full bottle yet. I actually kind of want to get the Intense Red Tobacco instead. I've heard it's like the smoother version on it. But I do have a clone of Red Tobacco up here, which is by a like rack store clone house. And it's very, very close. I've compared it to a sample of Red Tobacco. Very, very close. And I have some other things back here too that smell similar. I have a thing back here that's a clone of Mystery Tobacco by Carolina Herrera, which is very much in the style of, smells similar to Red Tobacco as well. But yeah, Red Tobacco, it is a classic and forever will be. So yeah, it's really good. It's potent too, man. It's super potent, but the dry down is gorgeous. It is absolutely amazing. Versace Eros and Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male. Eros is really good. I have Eros Flame and Eros Parfum, my personal favorites. I love them. And actually, after watching Ross's review recently from TLTG Reviews, I really want to get the Eau de Parfum version of Eros. Just a small bottle of it to keep in, just keep it and see what I think about it. But yeah, really, really good stuff. And Le Male is really good. I have Clone of Le Male, which is often on 9 p.m. To me, just as good, if not a little better. I love it. I really love it. It's so good, so compliment getting, and really only want to wear it when it's colder weather because it is potent. But yeah, really good. Red Tobacco kills in the opening. It is. A lot of people say they can't handle the opening of Red Tobacco. It is very harsh. It has a very spicy, patchouli, oud funk kind of opening. A little screechy to some people, but I actually find it really nice. And like I said, the dry down is like chef's kiss, amazing. Next purchase is Dior Sauvage. I do want to get Dior Sauvage, but I have some things that already smell like it. But personally, I would get Dior Sauvage Parfum. The Eau de Parfum, I think, is probably more flexible and more versatile. I think it's the spicier of them, but I think, or maybe even the sweeter of them. But the Parfum version, to me, is the deepest, richest, not as spicy, a little more ambery, and I think it's a little more of the mature side of it, which is probably why I like it, because I like those deeper, dense ones. But the EDP, of course, oh yeah, dude, then you're set. Yeah, Eau de Parfum, you're set, dude. I mean, the Eau de Toilette is classic. It's loud projecting, but the EDP is a little richer. I think it is a little spicier. But yeah, it's good. It's really good. Or the Elixir. The Elixir is, I mean, depending on how you wear it, to me, it is the most occasion-based one and least versatile. It is so strong, very spicy, nutmeg, cinnamon, very ambroxan heavy. Has a little bit of a licorice kind of facet to it as well, but it is very loud. So if you want to be subtle, you have to be like half a spray on your neck because it is very loud, but it is very masculine. Has a little bit of a throwback feel to it, things like in the 80s, kind of like powerhouse kind of sense. But yeah, it is close to that. What fragrance do you like in the oud category? Ooh, that's very hard. Okay, so do you mean cheapies, or do you mean designer, or do you mean niche? Because I've smelled all things like that. I haven't branched out so much in niche category in that end, and a whole lot of things. But I love oud. I love oud. It just depends on how it comes across. Oh, but yeah. Real quick, the things I'm going to open here a little bit is Jimmy Choo Urban Hero and Boss the Scent Elixir. Found this for an amazing price of $46.99 for this 50 ml at Ross. And I know it's not really the cheap kind of category I like to keep my channel at. I like to say cheap is $40 or under. Some people consider cheap 50 or under, or even 60 or under, which this would fall underneath that category. But I try to keep it 40 or under. But still, in consideration with when this came out, And the usual price for this, I mean, 46 that's pretty cheap, especially with this. But yeah, oud for fall and winter. So it's hard, dude. Okay, it's hard. So as far as cheapies, my favorite oud would have to be well, I can't really classify it as oud, but mm, I have a clone of Tom Ford Oud Wood by Maison Alhambra. It's called Woody Oud, which I think has been renamed now because of the legalities of it and Tom Ford coming at Maison Alhambra. It is amazing. It smells legit one-to-one with Oud Wood by Tom Ford, especially after it macerated. Dude, phenomenal, phenomenal. But it's not really that oudy. It is a little bit in there, but it's more woody than anything. As far as like real oud and cheapies, that is hard because there's a lot of scents that I don't have. A lot of cheapies I don't have that are strong in oud. There is Oudain by Lattafa that is really good, like leather oud, spicy, deep. I like that one. Designers, I have Versace Pour Homme Oud Noir, which is, very specific. It smells a lot like oud wood, but it is a more oudy on the end, a little more of the nut spicy. But as far as niche, my favorite as far as oud fragrances I've ever smelled in general would have to be Aaron Terrence Hughes Oud. And I know that he's out of stock on most of his stuff now, but if he ever does come back in stock and you do happen to get a sample of it, I would definitely recommend it. It is the smoothest oud I've ever had, and it's a very natural oud that's in there. It is real oud. It's so good. Like, it's deep, a little vanilla, not too rosy, but it's just woody, dense. It's so good. A little sweet, really good. But yeah, there's a lot of oud fragrances. There's Lattafa's, was it Oud for Great? Not Oud for Glory, I think is what it is. Oud for Glory, which is their clone of Oud for Greatness by Initio. That's really good as well. There's a lot of stuff, man. What's your name, mate? Oh, my name is Zach. Nice to meet you. My name is Zach. Can you suggest something for women? There's a lot that I can suggest for the women. My wife has a lot of scents that I love to smell on her. More particularly, there is Club Nuit Imperial for women, which is like a white bottle. It smells, I think it's supposed to be replicating Delina by Parfums de Marly. Either Delina or Oriana, but it is divine, and the performance on it is like all day, like 6+, 8+, almost 12 hours of longevity with a loud projection from a joy of the fragrance, and it smells super smooth when it dries down. But yeah, so Club Nuit Imperial. There's also Club Nuit Lionheart for women. It smells like Burberry Goddess. It is a one-to-one, the exact same. Amazing vanilla, lavender, sweet, fluffy, not too dense. You can wear it any time of the year. It's incredible. Amazing performance on that as well. There's also all the Banana Republic Icon line. If you want something even cheaper that you can find, especially at rack stores, there is one that you can find all the time in the women's section at rack stores. That is Banana Republic, and it says peony and peppercorn in a pink cardboard box. Amazing, spicy, musky, a little fresh floral without being too like garden or funeral smelling. It's just very fresh, very easy to wear. It smells incredible. A little similar to how there's a certain Louis Vuitton fragrance I smell that smells similar to that. But yeah, very nice stuff. My girl doesn't like floral. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, let me rephrase that. Doesn't like floral or fruity notes. That typical girlish scent. Oh, okay, can you suggest some designer perfume for her? Gotcha. Well, in that scent, then you know what? Burberry Goddess. Anything that smells like Burberry Goddess. I know it's very hyped and it's very much, in the hype kind of thing now. But it smells very good. It's sweet without being too sweet, fluffy, vanilla, airy, musky, a lot of lavender. I think some guys can even smell that one and even wear that. A lot of guys even like to wear, like I said, Club Nuit Lionheart Woman, which smells like Burberry Goddess. But yeah, I would suggest that. I mean, you could try Peony and Peppercorn by Banana Republic. It is floral, but not overly so. And no fruity notes. I know my wife loves, like, super sweet fruity stuff. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. But yeah, I mean, even, like, some, like, girlish or, like, feminine woody scents would be nice. I know there is, well, I could say Club Nuit for women. the regular one that's in the black bottle, but that is a strong rose note in that, so that might not work as well. But so, yeah, and even Ariana Grande's Cloud, anything that smells like Baccarat Rouge 540, which I know has also been very hyped. There's a lot of twists and turns you can find with that fragrance that would work because there's really no florals in that. It's mainly spicy, airy, a slightly sweet musk to it. Very easy to wear, but really you can find anything in the cologne section that smells like Baccarat Rouge 540, and I think that'll work good for her as well. Things that are even the fresher category of that. I know Abercrombie & Fitch has one called Abercrombie & Fitch Authentic for Women, and it smells like Baccarat Rouge 540, but with a little bit of a twist to it, and it's very, very nice as well. But yeah. Charlie, well, how you going, man? Jovan Musk or Wild Musk might work for her. Oh yeah, that's true too. Depends on if she likes very musky scents or things that have a little bit of a throwback feel. Even things that are fresh and light in the summertime. Cool Water for Women works amazingly well. It came out in like the 90s, but it still works just as good today. Really, really nice. Budget is not an issue. Oh, okay, so you just want like, yeah, like I said, Burberry Goddess for her. Devotion, and I know that's that's Dolce & Gabbana. Dolce & Gabbana Devotion for her, really good as well. You can also find that at rack stores. I've seen it pop up everywhere as well. Thank you, Charlie, brother. Yeah, good. Try. I didn't think about that. Jovan Musk and Musk Night, but those are good. Musk might work, but yeah, those are good budget friendly things as well. But I'm trying to think of some other ones too. But yeah, I know those are the ones that I'm experienced with that I love, and things that smell like that I really, really enjoy smelling on her. Also things like any of the Good Girls. Really, Good Girl Blush is a really, really good one. I think she would like that one. It is a little fruity, but not much so. It's just like sweet musk, very fresh opening, very nice. Good Girl, the original Good Girl is very good as well, like a darker, spicy kind of scent. A little powdery as well. Very Good Girl is another really good one as well. So any of the Carolina Good Girl line would work. I mean, because those are pretty well, you'll like those no matter what. Even guys would love to smell those as well. I know Moschino makes a new one. That's the Toy Boy, the Iridescent Pearl one. That'd be a nice one as well. Has a unique note of sand in there, which is really nice. Dolce & Gabbana makes a lot of good stuff as well. There is Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Oh Intense for her, which I think would work well, especially for summer. So give it her a few months ago. Good Girl. Oh yeah, the Good Deal then. Yeah, my wife loves Good Girl and all the Good Girl variants as well. I'm trying to think. There's some other ones too that's like evading me. Oh, Burberry for her. There's the regular Burberry for her, either the Eau de Parfum or the Parfum. The Eau de Parfum, I got my wife. She loves it. It's very versatile for any time of the year, but I also got her Burberry Elixir, Parfum Elixir, something like that. The densest one for Christmas last year. It's very vanillic sweet, but it is so good. Like, it is so sexy. It is super nice. But if you want some more fresh, Burberry for her, the Eau de Toilette would work great as well. But yeah, any of those. And Burberry makes a lot of very easy wear ones as well, so that's a really good company. And you can find a lot of stuff at discounters for very cheap as well, instead of having to just go out to retailers and buy it. You know, why pay full price when you can get it cheaper at discounters? That's what I always say. Burberry for her then. I'm telling you, dude, it's a really good one. And it's not too floral. Like, I don't even notice any florals in it. If there is, it's in the very background. I mean, but usually florals are going to be in every scent, including men's scents, because it makes good mid notes that connects the base to the top, helps it smell smooth. But yeah, Burberry for her, it's strawberry, but without being too fruity, vanilla musk forward. It's super smooth, man. It is so good, so good. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, like I said, Light Blue works very well. It is a little more floral. It is very watery, though. I think Light Blue Oh Intense for women would be, again, I like Oh Intense for men. I think it's an upgrade. I think Oh Intense for women would probably work better as well. And even Light Blue Summer Vibes from last year is a really good one. It has a very nice peach note in that I personally want to get and wear myself. It's so good. So good. But yeah, really nice stuff. We are at the, 44-minute mark. I love the conversation going on though, man. I love it. While we're talking, let's open up these two, okay? Do any of y'all have any experience with Jimmy Choo Urban Hero? I know there's Urban Hero Gold Edition, and I don't have that one, but I do want to get it eventually. Gives it her Paco Rabanne. Olympia, yes. Olympia is another really good one. Ooh, another one she might like is Paco Rabanne Fame, Phantom Fame. It's basically the Phantom, but for women. Really good. My wife loves that one. I'm going to have to get her a full bottle of that eventually. But yeah, it smells amazing. Very vanillic, sweet, almost syrupy without being too overbearing. It smells fantastic. But yeah, try Paul Rabanne Phantom Fame for women. Really, really good. Hey, I was wondering if 2024 Acqua di Gio is a signature scent. I'm new to colognes. It is. It's a really good signature scent. Probably more for the spring, summer, maybe early fall time. More of the warm weather, maybe day or night. But if you want something, I think personally that is more signature, like all year round versatility, which that could be signature for sure in the hot weather, but more all year round, I would try things like Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum, Dior Sauvage Eau de Parfum, things like that. But yeah, Acqua di Gio 2024 is still worth getting. It's really, really good. A little more modern take on the older formulation of it. You got a new subscriber, my friend. Thank you, Andrew. Man, I appreciate it so much, man. Hey, keep up on the channel and comment. Let me know how you're doing, man. Let me know how your fragrance journey is going. And let me know how your girl thinks about all this stuff, too. Let me know. I want to keep updated about it. Okay, thanks. No problem, Jeff. My niece has Fame and it smells great. Yeah, Fame is so good. It's very underrated, too. You don't see a whole lot of fragrance influencers. Even the women talk about that so much. They're more on the other stuff as well. Vivian Patel, my friend is into flowers. What's the best floral scent for her? Ooh, okay. My wife loves florals, but not overly so, because you can easily get into like the flower garden kind of deal, and like funeral flowers. I've had scents that on me smell like funeral flowers, and I just wasn't for it. But it depends on your budget. But for what I've experienced, my favorite floral scent that I've smelled on either me or her has to be, if budget's no option, is Fox in the Flower Bed by Imaginary Authors. It is a little expensive. It is from an indie house, but it is the best soapy, clean floral I've ever smelled before. It is so, so good. So, so good. But if you want florals that are more budget friendly and maybe a little more wearable, I know, like I said, the Banana Republic Icon line, Peony and Peppercorn, is one of my favorite florals from that line. It's in a, like I said, pink cardboard box. You can find it easily at Ross, Dress for Less, or rack stores, or even online for very, very cheap. It's a really, really good floral. There's also Gardenia and Cardamom by them, which is really good. Very, very nice. There's also Gardenia by Elizabeth Taylor. Or is it Elizabeth Taylor? I think it is Elizabeth Taylor, which is a very Gardenia forward fragrance, which I love Gardenia. Very good floral, very, very easy to wear. Even my wife loves to wear that one. So definitely I'll be around. Usually, Gucci Flora, yeah. And really, in Gucci Bloom, anything from the Gucci Bloom line is really good as well. Yeah, the price is no option. Gucci Bloom is really good. Anything from their floral line is really nice. Yeah, thank you, sir. Yeah, will do. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and open this one up, if y'all don't mind, just to see what we think about it. Kind of have an idea of what this is and what this is kind of like, because I did kind of cheat and look at Fragrantica before getting it, just because I want to make sure that it's something that I didn't already have something of. But again, you can look at no breakdowns all you want, and it won't exactly tell you exactly how it smells. So, yeah. So here we go. No, not Gucci. I keep saying Gucci. Jimmy Choo, Urban Man. Keep hitting Urban Man Elixir and things like that from Armand. But yeah, Jimmy Choo, Urban Hero. Love the bottle. This is my first full-size bottle of Jimmy Choo to own. Very surprising, I know. I really want to get Jimmy Choo Man Ice and Jimmy Choo Man Extreme and things like that, but kind of held off a little bit. So, have you gotten your hands on Sapil Intense? Is 1-for-1 Azara wanted, and I want to get. You get 8 hours plus to do this. Sounds amazing. I don't though. I don't have it. Do want to get it. I really do want to get it. Where'd you get yours from? Let me know what website you bought yours from, and let me know, because I'll buy it from there then. If you trust that one, yeah. Really, I don't want to get my hands on it, but I haven't tried it yet. So here we go, guys. Jimmy Choo Urban Hero. My first impressions of it. Let's see what we think about it. Why not? Charlie Nice, brother. Yeah. Okay. So Jimmy Choo Urban Hero. My first take at it. I know there's Urban Hero Gold Edition. Some people like that one. Some people really don't. But I'm about to see how this one is myself. The original Urban Hero. Ooh, okay. The perfume spot. Okay. Charlie Andrew wants to know your best 5 is. What your top 5 that you enjoy. I guess top 5 fragrances that you like. Okay, don't know anything about this one. A little funky off the top. A little bit almost an alcohol. I mean, it is an alcoholic tinge, but almost like a alcoholic drink kind of tinge at the top. A little sweet fruity. Okay, a little depth in here. A little bit of woodiness coming out. Not bad. Definitely better after the alcohol tint goes off. Let's see real quick what we got going on in this. Why don't we? Jimmy Choo Urban Hero. Okay, this is nice. Yeah, a little fruity sweetness, a little citric on the top. It has some depth to it in here. Maybe some ambers. Something else like some woods, maybe a leather or something like that. Okay, let's see what we got here. So, okay, amber, leather, animalic, woody. Maybe that's where I'm getting the funkiness from then, is that animalic kind of thing. Fresh, spicy, citric, warm, spicy, smoky. Weird for a bottle that looks like this to be deep, dark, leather, ambery, spicy, smoky, and animalic. That's weird, because it's a very blue juice, so very deceiving presentation. Charlie said my top 5 are Camera Contra. Dude, you know how I feel about Camera Contra. You know how I feel about Cameron Contra, because you know I got him back here. Off Night Supremacy, not only intense, you know how I feel about that too, Charlie, because you've seen my videos on it. Camera Vamos Voyage Elixir, haven't got that yet. I hate that I can't find more camera stuff, because anything Camera makes, man, is like really good quality for cheap. And Arm Off Odyssey White, gotta get the Arm Off Odyssey line. And Sapil Intense. Okay, well, you put it in your 5. I gotta get Sapil then. Great. Exactly. Looks like aquatic. Yeah, dude, yeah. It is a blue juice. But it smells like leather amber, animalic, spicy. Throw me for a loop. Okay, so the notes you have in this, let's see if we can nail down anything. Top notes are black pepper and finger lime. Okay, that's where that citric top came from then. Middle notes are Palisander rosewood. Okay, and vetiver. And the base notes are leather and ambergris, or ambergris, depending on how you pronounce that. Yeah, there's a little bit of depth in here. A little bit of a ambery warmth, slight leather suede kind of feel coming up. A little bit of spiciness. Oh, I'm getting way more of that leather now. Yeah, it is a little animalic. Okay. What is with this then? Okay. That is so odd. A lot of people don't like it for some reason. Let me see, it smells similar to Jimmy Choo Man Blue, Coach for Men. It smells like a blue style fragrance. I can get it being a blue juice, a blue style fragrance, but I mean, is it something you can wear all year round? People say you can wear it all year round, so I guess it is trying to be a blue style while being a little darker, but while looking fresh. So, question mark, confusing. Let me say it smells a lot more similar to Dunhill's 51-3N. Don't know what that fragrance is like. It looks like a very exclusive thing from Dunhill. But yeah, I guess I really can't know what this is like unless I spray it on skin, which I'm not going to do right now because I don't know if I want to. I may spray it tonight. We'll see. We'll see. Because like I said, I haven't sprayed anything on right now, just to leave it open in case I want to spray any of these two on. But yeah. Yeah, it is like a blue style fragrance. A little bit generic probably, but not too bad. It does have a little more of an ambery warmth to it. So yeah, we'll put this to the side and we'll see what this is like. But I'm very excited because we're at the 53-minute mark now. I kind of want to end it a little over an hour mark, so we're trying to hurry through this. But looking at this one, Charlie said my all-time favorite is he's trying Hachivat. Dude, love Hachivat. Was this close to buying a full-size bottle, but I did get a sample. Love it. I have like what Charlie said, Off Non-Supremacy, not only intense, which is very, very close to Hachivat. Very, very close. Bulgarian Man in Black, got it. Love it. Chanel Pour Homme Sport, got it. I do want to get the extreme version. Not Allure Sport. Yeah. Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Mans, amazing. And Nautica Voyage, classic cheapie. Ministère Red Tobacco. You got a strong list, a thing between freshies and cold weather, dense, hardy ones, and things that can be in the middle. So yeah, man, you got it going on. Really, really nice. And I'm going to tell you what's about to be going on, which is this one. Hugo Boss The Scent Elixir. It is a Parfum Intense concentration, whatever that means. I am very excited on this. Yeah. Weird that I've been seeing the scent flankers pop up everywhere at Ross lately for like $39.99 for the 50 ml size bottles. I got up here the Scent Le Parfum and the Scent Magnetic, which you'll see me talk about in Monday's weekly rotation video because I wore it this past week and I really like it. Didn't like it at first, but then I grew on it very quickly, or it grew on me very quickly. And now we're going to try the Scent Elixir, which was a release from last year. So the fact I can find a 50 ml size bottle at Ross, no less, for $46, I think is pretty good. I think it's really, really good. A lot of people say that this is very similar to the Scent Magnetic. I guess we'll find out and see ourselves. But yeah, again, not really a cheapie with what I want to consider cheapie, which is 40 or less. But all things considered, for what it could be at, it is technically a cheapie, especially where I found it at. Okay, make sure this is a non-scented scent strip. The collar came up off of it a little bit. Nice and bald dude, yeah. Yeah, expecting something strong. I expect to be very strong too. Yeah, look at that ruby red kind of colorization to it though. You see that? A little bit. You can see it better if I hold it up to the light, but yeah, it's very nice. Gold and red. I mean, dude, that's classy. That's classy as I'll get out. Oh, I smell it in the air, y'all. This be strong. Now, I do know that the Scent Magnetic has those, the very bland 3-note note breakdown, even though there's definitely a lot more to it. And this is the same, a very simple 3-note note breakdown, even though there's definitely a lot more to it. Ooh, potent. Very potent. Smell in the air. Very sweet. A lot of vanilla. I can already smell sweet vanilla. A little powderiness in the background too, but let it dry a little bit. Okay, the Scent Elixir for $46 for a 50 ml. Not bad. We'll go ahead and smell this right here. Ready? Ooh, okay. So I know Manicum fruit is what makes the scent profile, the scent line from them, what it is, the scent. The Manicum fruit, very nice, sweet fruitiness on the top. And the Manicum fruit is not listed in here, even though it is, to me, more prominent in this than it was in the Scent Magnetic, even though Manicum fruit wasn't listed in that. So, explain that to me. Very fruity, almost a bubblegum sweetness on the top too. It's going to sound very weird, but it has a banana nut bread kind of opening on the top with how sweet it is, almost like a baked good kind of thing. But to me, I know it's supposed to be like a bubblegum kind of sweetness in here. Probably like a lot of ethyl maltol, things like that, but a lot of vanilla. This is good though, guys. And this is the thing. On test strip, the Scent Magnetic to me was like a no-no. It was like way too strong, way too potent, synthetic, like a mess. I was like, I don't see what the appeal is on this. The Scent Le Parfum on test strip, amazing. But after it dried down, I was like, yeah, it's a lot better. And after I sprayed it on skin, I was like, it's a lot better. So I'm imagining the opening is going to be a little harsh, but it's going to dry down a lot better. And on skin, this should be magical, pure magic. Charlie, copying camera Contra from your list. Maybe next month, dude. Appreciate it, mate, Charlie. Hey, Charlie, which Contra are you talking about? Is it the original Contra for you, or the Contra Ferros one, or which one? Because I love all the Contra line, honestly, all of them. Even though Contra, was it Men Only Intense one? It's my favorite. I love that one. But yeah, ooh, a little more spice coming out of this one now. Spice. Oh, dude, this is good. Like I said, there's still some bubblegum sweetness in this. Did not expect that, but yeah, really, really good. Okay, let's look this up. Let's see what we got going on here. A little powdery sweet, a little ambery warmth in here as well. Andrew wants to know, what are the notes for Contra? Kit Kat, the whole Vamos line is amazing. I need to check them out then. I need to check it out. Contra for you. Oh, yeah, the Strong With You dupe. Man, dude, you cannot tell me that it is not one-to-one with the original Strong With You. Because, I mean, I smell Strong With You in person, and I smelled that. And it is legit one-to-one. I think it's the same quality. They've got to be using a lot of the same ingredients, a lot of the same synthetics. Because, I mean, Strong With You ain't got no Holly Naturals in it. You know it's mostly synthetics. Anyway, that's how the sweetness comes across. But, yeah, dude, Contra for you, one-to-one with Strong With You. All that lavender, spiciness, little cinnamon take, a lot of sweet nuttiness in there. It is amazing, incredible performer. It should not be $16.99 at rack stores. It is like criminal, man, because it's so good. Yeah. Andrew, get on that. Contra for you, gotta get it. Red bottle means spice and warmth. You know it, dude. Their marketing team, they got it going on. Let me see. The scent. The scent elixir for him. We do not have it for her version. Warm, spicy, lavender, woody, aromatic, powdery, fresh. I don't know about fresh. And maybe be fresher on skin, because some things do come out more on skin. The top note is red pepper. Okay, yeah, I can see that. Middle note is lavender, so a sweet lavender is where I get a lot of that masculinity from. And the base note is sandalwood. Yeah, it's like a creamy kind of woodiness. But again, 3-note breakdown, you just can't go by just that. It's a marketing ploy to help the more, simple-minded people. Excuse me if you're part of that group. I'm just saying, the people who aren't really into fragrances and want to delve into the notes and find out the more interesting aspects, it helps them out to get the overall profile across. But yeah, the 3-note breakdown, that's a marketing ploy for just a quick get out there kind of thing. Red bell pepper, no, not bell pepper, that'd be more interesting. A bell pepper would be amazing, but red pepper, lavender, sandalwood. That's it. So you think, oh yeah, spicy, floral, masculine, and woody. That's it. That's all you get. But there's a lot more in this because it's sweet, vanilla, ambery. Oh, yeah, like I said, bubblegum sweetness. I do get a good bit of that lavender. Like, it's not too floral, but it's there. It fills it in. Masculine lavender, dude, love it. This is nice. And like I said, the best way to tell how this opens up and how it blooms and how it really, just really envelops is to spray it on skin. And I may spray it on skin tonight. I'm just chilling here at the house. It's like 90 degrees outside, but it's air conditioned in here, so I might just, spray it up a little bit while I'm chilling, playing games downstairs and eating pizza and whatnot, just to see what it's like, Ah, this is good. This is good. Yeah, and, oh man, sexy as all get out. It's not too close to the Scent Magnetic, but I can see where people come across. I do think that the is spicier than that. It's more bubblegum sweet than that. That has a lot more of a vanillic sweetness. Of course, it is Madagascar black vanilla and Magnetic. And a lot more of that brand note, which is, I can't describe brand. It's not really vegetal, but it's like a weird kind of earthy but creamy kind of dustiness. Yeah, the best way I can describe it. Another good Strong With You dupe is Madara Together Always. Yeah, dude. Or Murata. I say Madara, like from Naruto. Murata Together Always. It's close to Strong With You Absolutely. Yeah. I actually have Strong With You Absolutely down here somewhere, and I'm wanting to get a few more of the line, but yeah. Really good. A lot of people keep recommending me, Fragrance World's, what is it? Together With You Absolute or something like that, which they say is a really good dupe of Strong With You Absolutely. But I have Strong With You Absolutely. I'm just going to stick to it. If I was to get any clones of any of the Strong With You line, it would be things I don't have, or things that are discontinued or hard to get, like Strong With You Oud, Strong With You Leather. If I was to get actual Strong With You bottles, I would get Strong With You Only. Things that are more fresh, or Strong With You Freeze, even though it's discontinued. Or even Strong With You, I would say Sandalwood, but I think I saw a clone of Sandalwood that's been out. But yeah, I get things that are, not cloned yet, or things that are harder to clone. But other than that, I want to get clones of things that I don't have, This is good, guys. I mean, I know it's supposed to be. I mean, of course, you can't argue that the quality between this and this is going to be a lot. You know it's going to be. But still impressed. Still very impressed. And still really like it. And also to put you guys out there that if you're wanting to get good designers for a really low price without having to worry about paying for shipping or the time it takes to get to you, or worry about availability at a discounter online, you can go now to rack stores, especially Ross, which is where I've been finding a lot of the Boss Scent and even Boss Bottle stuff for a really good price. So don't skimp out on your rack stores. Go out to Ross and see what you can find. I even found Gucci Guilty Essence out there, and that was released, I think, this year. So I didn't get it, but I did find it. So Murata has Together Leather Oud, then that's what I want to get. I have seen people, I think, talk or post that on posts on YouTube and whatnot. They found it out there, and I haven't been lucky enough to find it. all the TJ Maxx that I've been to, like their section's cleaned out, or they have a lot of these other weird ones out there that I just don't I like, but I just don't want to pick them up. But yeah, I do want to get it. Murata has some good stuff. I think I have a Murata one that's a clone of Guerlain L'Homme Ideal de Eau de Parfum, and it's really, really good. Yeah, Urban Hero, not bad. It has more of an aquatic freshness now, with a little bit of a leather ambery undertone to it. But again, on skin is going to be the real test to see how it is. Not bad, not bad at all. But yeah, definitely can see the occasions on which to wear these, so not bad. Andrew said, good night, mate. 3:30 a.m. here in India. Dude, you're up late then. Well, thank you for staying up late and for being on here as long as you have, man. I really, really do appreciate it. We'll catch you soon. What's your live schedule? Like I told Moj earlier, I'm planning on doing lives. Oh, I had a light to go out. Battery powered. I'm planning on doing lives the last Saturday of every month. And I don't know when the next one is. Let me look. For August, it'll be the 30th. So August the 30th, the last Saturday of August, I'll do another stream. If I happen to do another stream before then or in between, I will post on my community tab. I'll let you guys know when I'm going. But yeah, the last Saturday of every month, be planning for it. I will do a live stream, and more likely be these mobile ones until I can get my whole internet connection fixed up. But yeah, Matt, I really do appreciate you for being here, man. Thank you for subbing, by the way. And yeah, keep me updated with any new things you get. Instagram, I've really, really, really been debating on getting Instagram or not. I'm thinking about, because I put out a post like a couple months back or a few months back, what do you guys think I should do? Should I do this or that? And most people voted for me to stay on YouTube, but I think I will get an Instagram just so I can do more posts and more connections and, you know, do DMs and things like that. But yeah, dude, I think I will start with Instagram probably before the end of the year at some point, but be keeping in contact with the channel, like looking at the channel, because I do community posts every Tuesday asking out really interesting questions and polls and things like that. And every once in a while I'll do another one where people can comment. My usual schedule as of now is Mondays. Every Monday I will do a week rotation of things I've wore the week prior. Every Tuesday I do a community post. Every Wednesday it'll either be a single frequency video or a short. And every Friday my usual kind of full uploads and things like that. But yeah, I might do an Instagram. If I do, which I more likely will before the end of the year, I will let you guys know what it is, because I do want a different way of posting and getting connected to you guys out there. But yeah, dude, I really do appreciate you for being here for the stream and for watching this long too. So yeah, really do appreciate it. Charlie said, I found it in the female section. Yeah, because they do that. Dude, I'm just seeing that. They're posting, not posting, but putting a lot of the masculine bottles in the feminine section for some reason. It's weird. Stay healthy, take care of you and your family, keep smelling good. I will do, man, always, and you do the same as well. And hey, look at the community tab, and actually, real quick, on my community tab, go back a little bit, you'll see a post where I'm doing a Q&A, because I'm going to do a whole Q&A video coming up soon. So any questions you may have, if there's more than one comment on there, let me know your questions so I can put you in that video. But yeah, man, stay healthy, you as well, and keep smelling good, as always, man. Appreciate it a whole lot. Thank you. But this light going out over here is really throwing me off because it's a little darker on this side. I don't get the gleam like I need over here. Dude, the more spiciness is coming out of this. So good, man. So good. Yeah, Urban Hero, not bad. It's a little more aquatic fresh than I expected, especially looking at this breakdown over here saying leathery, balsamic, earthy, smoky. And like I said, maybe that's going to be the dry down on skin. It'll come out more on those base notes. Who knows? But I know we're getting to the hour and 8 minute mark. I want to give just maybe 5 more minutes just for anybody to comment, ask questions, go over everything again, whatever you want to do. Just let you know, to give some more fill in and feedback, and then we'll sign off for the night, because I'm going to go downstairs, chill with wife and baby, fix a pizza, and maybe play some games and do some editing and basically everything else that I need to do today, because today I kind of had a late day. That flew off. But today's a kind of a chill and relaxed day. I went out, did some things with my family, and then came back here and just been trying to get ready for this, and kind of got up a little later, shaved, freshened up, all that stuff. But yeah, this is so good, y'all. I can't even believe how good it is. Don't know where that top went. It might be gone forever. But yeah. And be looking out, and Charlie, if you're still watching, or anyone else still watching, either now or after, um, you have Lattafa Fakar. I have Lattafa Fakar Black, the one that smells like YSL White, EDT, EDP kind of combo. But I do not have the new Platine version, which I think is a little hard to get a hold of because it is a new release. But I do want to get that because apparently it's going to be a clone of Y Elixir. I do really want to get that. I don't have the For Women version, even though I kind of want to get that for my wife. And I don't have the Extrait Gold version that smells like Paco Rabanne, Paco Rabanne's 1 Million Parfum, because I actually have the Parfum, which I really love, so I don't see the point in having both, but I really do love Fakar Black. I love it so much. It's really good. I did finally get my hands on Rasasi Hawass for him, and the hype is real. I know it is. My friend Tommy, which I think you might remember seeing him on the channel before in live streams and videos, he first bought Hawass and then introduced it to me. I loved it and been wanting to get it, but I just haven't. I think, like I do most things, I'm going to get a huge bulk order of a lot of the Hawass line. Probably I'm going to get the regular Hawass, Hawass Ice, and Hawass Black. I really, really want Hawass Black. Or I might get Hawass Black, and Hawass Tropical. Maybe get those. I really do want to get it. I have some things that are similar to Invictus, but I still want to get that one because I know it's basically a classic at this point. In the fragrance community, I mean, it has basically made its name in the fragrance community, especially the cheapy end. So I do want to get my hands on it. And dude, he wears it all the time and loves it. Performs great on him. It's like a room filler. It's so good. This one's okay. It's okay. I mean, I can't wait to wear it because, I mean, it is the first Summit full ball Jimmy Choo that I own. But yeah. Like I said, we're closing in on that, the ending of the stream. But yeah, here soon, I know I did a community poll like a month and a half ago or so, where I want to see what clone brand or milliliter brand you guys want to see me do a big haul from. And majority of everybody voted for Fragrance World. And I was going through, I wanted to do a Fragrance World haul, but I was like, you know what? There's actually a more specific area of Fragrance World that a line from them that no one talks about, and I'm like, it looks really interesting. So I want to do a review of that first, and then I think later I might do a huge, just like clone haul overall with a few more picks from Fragrance World. So look here and there, maybe even some live streams for me opening up Fragrance World stuff. So yeah, be looking for that instead. I'm just going to do a little different than what I thought I was going to do originally. He said, I want to buy Lattafa Fakar or Qaeda Frisson. Which do I prefer? They're both really good, especially for hot, warm weather. They work great in. But if you want a little better quality, especially a little better performance, I would go with Fakar or Fakar Black. I think that's going to be the step up in quality. Even though Qaeda Frisson is really good, has a nice profile, very fruity, sweet, realistic kind of pineapple. Oh, both these lights are out now. That's really good. But Fakar Black, yeah. Personally, Fakar more than Frisson, yeah, same. I think Fakar would be the step up in quality and overall. I'd go with that one. But if you can get both, just get both because they both smell different. They can have different kind of aspects and things you can enjoy from them. But yeah, Fakar is, to me, what I would do. But Troy said I got it. And Sapil both under $20 each on Perfume Spot. Well, dude, I gotta check that out then. That sounds awesome, dude. That's a great deal. That's a really, really good deal, actually. That's what I call a steal of a deal. Really good. But yeah, well, my lights are dying out back here. And it's getting close. It's past the hour mark, an hour 13. I said 5 minutes I was going to. So I need to go ahead and sign off. But yeah, for those of you who have been with me from the start or who are listening to it in the background or actively watching and commenting, or those of you who are watching this after the fact, thank you so much for being a part of this, for watching, and for just, I love the community. I love the involvement. We're only a few subscribers away from 3,000. If not, maybe we've already hit 3,000 by now because the people already subbed in the middle of this stream. So I really appreciate you guys if you're watching this later. But yeah, we're probably hitting close to 3,000 now, hopefully. So that'd be really awesome. Or close to 2,900, however much it is. But yeah, I really appreciate it. Carl, my man, showed up late. Dang, it's okay, my man. Hey, you can go make a rewatch all the way through. Open up two here that I really liked. It was Jimmy Choo Urban Hero. Really like this one. Hugo Boss the Scent Elixir, really good. Love this one. Yeah, but it's okay, Carl. Go back and rewatch. Also, there's gonna be a lot of stuff coming out next week, my man. You had plenty of time to enjoy it and get caught up with everything. Nurse David, Man, yeah, y'all should. Okay, you know what? The next live stream I do, which will be the end of August, I'm gonna do it for like 4:30 or 5 o'clock. That way, all of you people can come in a little later. So, or what time works better for you? Just comment, let me know, and I'll try to cater to it when I can. I'm going to do different times for every stream I'll see. But yeah, David, my man, we just talked about some new things that I got in recently, the things that I already talked about and opened up in my rack store haul video I released recently, even some things I want to talk about in my weekly rotation video that I did that I'm going to be talking about this coming Monday, so stay tuned for that. But I also opened up these two here, my man, Jimmy Choo Urban Hero, very blue style fragrance. It's fresh, but a lot of ambers and leathers, a little smoky. I might actually wear this one tonight just to see what it's like. And I opened up, it did come with a cap, but the cap flew off at some point. Hugo Boss, the Scent Elixir, bought it from Ross for just $46 for this 50 mils, so a really good deal. And it smells amazing. It is very bubblegum vanilla sweet, but very spicy with a red pepper note. And a very good, like, oh, dude, lavender. It's amazing. It is amazing. Sexy as all get out. But yeah, dude, well, Carl and David, let me know what you guys are wearing right now. I'll try to keep the stream going just for a tad bit longer for you guys to comment and have a little bit in, because I hate for you to miss everything. But let me know what you got going on today, what you guys are doing, what you are wearing, what you want to talk about, what questions I can answer. Both of my side lights here have signed out for the night. They're tired. They're ready to go home. So I'll let them go ahead and go. But I'm still here. So in this light, and this light, and this backlight is here. So we still got some of this technical stuff working while we're at it. But yeah, guys, I opened up some new stuff, talked about some things, had some people come in and want some recommendations and some advice on things. Carl said, Bentley for Men Absolute is what I'm wearing now. You're smelling good then, man. Hey, and Carl, I'm going to have to be wearing Bentley for Men Absolute next week because majority of everybody who commented on the last poll voted for me to wear the whole Bentley for Men line next week. And it's the dead of summer here where I live. And so I'm going to have to find a way to wear those more darker, heavy scents at some point in this hot weather. So yeah, I'll be wearing that at some point. But yeah, man, you're smelling good. One of my favorites from my collection, especially the Bentley for Men line. David said I'm wearing a cheapie I just picked up, Alfa Romeo Blue. Hey dude, Alfa Romeo Blue, I actually got that one like 2 weeks ago, and I now have the whole Alfa Romeo line, and at some point I'm going to be doing a short video just going through all of those, but my favorite ones are the red one and the black one. Those are really good, really, really solid. But yeah, the blue one's really good too. I just haven't had a whole lot of time to wear it, so I am going to give it more wear before I do the video. But yeah, smelling good, my man, smelling good. Charlie says, same day, fresh paint. Okay, awesome, man. Been painting my kitchen today. Hey, you know what? There is more than likely a fragrance out there somewhere from some niche or indie house that has a fresh paint note in it somewhere. And if there's not, there's going to be at some point. So you're not alone in that, man. So hey, some people love the smell of fresh paint. It's a little invigorating. You know, I actually need to be repainting my studio area right here at some point. I'm going to. I want to paint all these walls here in a little like a shade off of white, make it a little brighter, easier to light, and I'll put some shelves all on the side in here and make it smell a little better. Put some foam up in here and make it a little more studio setting. But yeah, no shame in that game, my man. No shame in that game. Oh, Carl, you voted for that too. Well, you're the reason. You're part of the reason why I'm going to be wearing all the Bentley for Men line next week. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I was really, really hoping that at some point it would, you know, the Banana Republic icon line would go up because I was really curious to see what it was going to be like wearing my wife's fragrances from that line. But it's okay. I will wear the Bentley for Men line. No qualms about it. I love that line. It's going to be just very interesting to keep repeating some things over and over. But you know what? At least I really get to know the scents by then and find out really how they are. But yeah, also like I said, you're doing a Fragrance World haul video, but it's not going to be a lot from them. It's going to be a very specific line from them that not a lot of people talk about. I haven't seen, I don't think, anybody in the fragrance community talk about anyone from this line. It's going to be basically a niche for cheap kind of thing. So be looking for that video. It should be coming on about 3 weeks from now. I'm waiting for it to come in so I can shoot my first impressions of it and go through it. And but the next two videos coming out in the next 2 weeks are going to be pretty interesting. They're going to be more specific, catered videos for certain occasions and things. So be looking out for those as well. But yeah, really good. And my usual Monday week rotation releases, my usual Tuesday community post releases, community posts and polls and questionnaires and things like that. But yeah, anybody watching, if you have not yet, go to my community tab, scroll down a little bit, and you'll see a post I made for a Q&A video that I'm going to be doing sometime, I think maybe before the end of August or beginning of September. I just want to give enough people enough time to ask a lot of questions, and because it's going to be maybe not too lengthy of a video, but I do want as many questions as possible in that questionnaire so I can have a lot of material to work with. So if you're watching this now or later, go to the community tab, scroll down, find that Q&A post, and ask your questions on it. Whatever kind of burning questions you want, which is like, what's your name, or where you're from, or what's your favorite fragrance, or how did you get into this, or, what fragrance did your dog wear last week, or whatever. I don't have a dog, but if I did, what fragrance would he wear last week? But things like that, I love to hear about it, and I love to answer that, because it's going to be a very interesting video. I'm going to try to prepare for it ahead of time, but I also want a little bit of a first question kind of thing, like an interview kind of style. But yeah, guys, that's really all I have today. That's really all I have. I'm getting a little bit tired. Having a baby who wakes you up at like 8 o'clock in the morning, 7:30, wide awake, wanting to talk to you is taking its toll on me. But you know what? I wouldn't trade it for nothing. I absolutely love it. The best alarm clock anybody could ask for. So, but yeah, I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to spray one of these two fragrances on, chill, reminisce in it, and see what I think about it. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for a wonderful, wonderful live stream. I mean, the involvement has been amazing. All the people coming in and asking questions and wanting advice, and all the community. I really, really enjoy this. This is what I want. And if we can get more than this, it'll be even better. And actually, if we can get a better internet signal here where I can do my full setup, that would be even better. But that'll be maybe a little later. I just have to try to see what I can get going on that end. But again, guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching and being a part of the stream. Carl, David, Charlie, Andrew, Moj, all of you people that's been involved with this, thank you for being here and for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see all of you again in the next video. Be looking for Monday on my weekly rotation video. I would love to see your involvement in that as well, for you to watch it and comment on it. But yeah, guys, thank you for everything. I appreciate all of you being here, for watching, for subscribing. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.